morning, team. I'm Kevin Parnegg. Thank you so much for joining Coffee with Amy and Kevin. Heavy emphasis on the Kevin part today. Amy's going to be back next week. And next week we'll have a great interview with a broker who's supporting his agents through talking about prospecting and utilizing the tools available to ensure that we can continue to grow and increase our business regardless of what happens in the market. And let's talk about the market because it's business planning time. It's November 1, 2022, in case you didn't know the date today. And it is business planning season. Don't wait until the end of the year. You're not going to get it done. And you're not going to be able to prepare. And you're not going to be able to get in the right mindset, which is what I wanted to talk about today. So something about mindset. In the past, we talked about creating your own headlines. If we do pay attention to the headlines that are out there today, they can have an impact on us. And let's just look at some of these headlines that are out there. The California Association of Realtors predicts a price drop in 2023 of 8.8%. Anything with interest rates, any headline, it's not positive. If you look at the median home on the market is now spending 45% longer on the market before going under contract. And lastly, we know transaction count is down. I'm going to use the Chicagoland market as an example. In fact, in September, so September 22 over September 2021, the number of transactions, the number of homes sold, residential homes, is down nearly 20%. It's down 19%. And so if we focus on those things, how do you feel afterwards? I'm getting to a point here. I recently saw a video with Peter Parnegg, who's a Ninja selling instructor, and you're likely familiar with Ninja. We talk about it quite a bit here on Coffee. Peter was saying that what you focus on expands. And if you're a ninja, or if you know anything about the law of attraction in general, you know that this is true. That wherever you focus your energy, you are attracting that into your life. Exactly that will happen. And so when we're focusing on the negative headlines, we are actually attracting negativity into our life. And maybe you have some periods in your life where you have focused on the negative and you felt that impact. And maybe you've also focused on the positive. Maybe you've also focused on the opportunity and felt that in your life. And I'd love if you would share that in the comments if you have experienced that, so we can all share that together. But moving forward, Peter Parnegg did say we can twist. We can take those stats, those headlines, and twist them to focus on the positive. So when we talk about the Chicagoland market and the fact that transactions are down 19%, we need to focus instead on the fact that there were still 11,110 properties sold in September of 2022. Now that's an opportunity. There were still 11,000 properties sold in September of 2022. And that's going to impact us moving forward. Think about your mindset when it comes to business planning. What are you going to focus on as we go into 2023? My suggestion, Ninja's suggestion, and pretty much any real estate coach's suggestion is going to be focus on the actions that allow you to take advantage of those opportunities. Focus on the fact that 11,000 properties are still selling a month and that each one of those could be an opportunity for you. So until next week, when Amy is back, remember, you've got this, and what you focus on expands. Let's focus on the positive.